here today in Los Angeles with best-selling author Jane Heller, the author of An Extra Grind. Jane, thank you very much for being with us today.
You're welcome.
This comic battle of the sexes story centers on a high-powered businesswoman's resentment at having to pay alimony to her ex. How did you hit on such a timely topic for this book?
Well, I was at this luncheon with all these heavy hitter power women, and I turned to one of them and I said, "So what does your husband do?" And she said, "Nothing. My husband plays golf and poker every day." And I thought that was really funny. And then the woman next to me on the other side said, "Well, my husband doesn't have a job either. He's an artist, but he has yet to do one painting." And I just kind of sat back and thought, this is interesting. There's a shift in our culture. And then a very good friend of mine was going through a bitter divorce, and she was stuck having to pay her ex alimony. And she said to me the fateful words, "If I could think of anything, any way to get out of writing him those monthly checks, I would." And that was the beginning of the idea for this book.
Your main character in this book, Melanie Banks, carries out quite a mischievous plot to break free of those alimony payments. How does she do that?
Oh, she has a cohabitation clause in her divorce agreement, which many people do, that says that her ex, Dan Swain, cannot live with a woman for 90 consecutive days. So she thinks, aha, if I can find him a woman who will live with him for 90 days, I'm off the hook for the alimony.
You coin a new term in this book, a bumbo. Exactly what is a bumbo?
A bumbo is a male bimbo who doesn't have a job. It's actually a male bimbo who doesn't have a job, who doesn't even try to get a job.
Did you write An Extra Grind from personal experience, and were you ever the sole breadwinner in your relationships?
I don't have the experience of supporting an ex-husband, thank God. But I do have in my marriage the situation where I do earn more money than my husband does. But he enables me to spend more time at the computer. He takes care of all the things that would otherwise distract me from writing.
I noticed on the cover art of the book that there's a pug dog between the couple. What is up with that?
Well, the newest thing in divorce right now is couples fighting over custody of their pet. So Dan and Melanie, in my book, share custody of Buster, and it isn't always pretty.
The book is An Extra Grind by Jane Heller. This is the perfect summertime beach book, and you can pick this up at your local bookseller or just by clicking the link.